And I have a sneaky suspicion that if you take bone meal and right click this, oh yeah, and you can turn this into 2 red dye. There's some purple dye, and I think if you put 4 of these, it gets you magenta. Oh my, look guys, I'm a cheater. Wow, I'm standing on it. Yeah, I'm not a fraud. Anyways, with all the glass I made, I want to have it at least 4 blocks thick, so it gives it some depth. For example, right here, it looks like you're kind of going deep in because it's kind of layered. So that's exactly what I want to do here. All right, there we go. And now you guys have a perfect view to watch me build beautiful circles. So I got 2 layers of glass complete, but I still need 3 more. But luckily, on the last episode, by the way, if you haven't watched it, you should probably go check it out. I built a sand duper. So now I have unlimited sand to smelt into glass. And while I wait for all that to smelt, let's get myself some more red dye. Why is there a burning wandering trader in my house? Okay, put on some sunscreen next time. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's finish this off. And there we go. Let's take a look from the sky. And wow, that looks really cool. And once I fill in the middle with some grass and some houses, it's gonna look pretty insane in contrast to the outside of here. Let's start working on the outskirts of this wasteland. Like right here, I think I'm gonna build a small rocket ship on top of a landing pad. And now in the middle, I'm thinking of putting some blackstone. And this is where the spaceship will be taking off and landing. And there we go. So now let's map out some thrusters for the rocket ship. I think I'm just going to simply put them in every corner like so. And now on every side, I'm going to build some wings or some landing pad things. You know what I mean? So let's put some stairs going up like this. I'm not sure how high to bring it up. Maybe just 3 stairs like that. I did not mean to hit you. I'm sorry. That's not a bad start, right? I mean, it's not much, but I can see it coming together. So now let's try to build out these corners here, kind of like that, just to see what kind of shape I'm going for this spaceship. This is harder than it looks. And I want to add one final touch to the spaceship, which I need campfires for. And let's actually move the thrusters up a block like this, which leaves a little gap right here underneath it. And now if I put campfires right here and slabs over it, would it go through? It actually does go through. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, let's put campfires on all of these thrusters like this. Okay. I ran out. Bam, 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 bam. Cover it in slabs. And now it really looks like the thruster is about to take off. It's like warming up, you know? Let's cover up the top. Actually, let's replace the top with some granite. So it looks a little more like industrialized. So it's like tougher material, you know? And the final reveal, that's my spaceship. It kind of looks a little weird at the top, but I really don't know how to smooth it out. But right in the middle of the spaceship, I have the generator, and the thrusters look like it's about to take off. And I'm about to take off too. See ya. And just a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video, and this is what it looks like now. And we're still not even close to being finished. So far, I have the main base in the middle complete. I still need to add a bit of detail and add the plains biome on the inside. I have the spaceship on the top left corner, and I still need to build a few things like a satellite dish, some rovers, and finally the Ender Dragon skeleton laying to rest. So now over here in this corner, let's build a satellite dish. It's gonna be another circle like usual. You can't go wrong with circles, guys. Come on. There we go. And my plan is to have the satellite dish kind of stand on a stand kind of thing. Yeah, you guys would just see what I mean. And the satellite dish is complete. I feel like I made a big mistake though, because the satellite dish is pointing into the main base. I feel like I should have made it point that way, so it actually looks like it's pointing deep into space, trying to find like some alien life. But it's just pointing straight into the base, which... yeah, let's just not pay attention to the small details. And now let's make some solar panels. I don't really remember how to make it. I think I need redstone, glass, and slabs. And I ran out of redstone. Bruh. Never mind, I'm dumb. I don't need redstone dust. I need quartz. Wow, my brain's really the size of a raisin. There we go. And let's slap these solar panels right over here. I'm not sure how to really build this. I might just make it like this thick. I don't want it too thick. Kind of like that. And then put some daylight sensors on top, maybe. And I'll lift it up one more and do that. Okay, that looks a little weird. Let's have it stick out a little bit more. And yeah, I actually like that. And let's pretend the sun is over there somewhere. And now let's just build a bunch of these. There we go. It's not the best looking solar panels ever. But it serves the function. And now we have a structure in every single corner except this side. And on this side, I want to build an Ender Dragon skeleton just like right here. So it looks like it died and it's just like the bones. Do I have any bones laying around? Please tell me I do. 23 bone blocks. And that's it. I'm filthy rich. And this is what I got for the dragon. It's all right. I mean, it's really hard to build a head. I tried making the jaw right here. So see, I'm standing in the Ender Dragon's jaw. Here's the rib cage, one of the wings, and the other wing over here. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but I really tried my best. Now let's add some finishing touches by adding some ancient debris right over here on the backside of the Ender Dragon. And this will be fossilized Ender Dragon poop. Looks amazing, smells amazing. Now that we have a satellite dish, a spaceship, some solar panels, and the dead Ender Dragon here with some nice juicy poop, let's finally start working on the inside of the dome. Let's grab some grass, a bunch of dirt, and some saplings to start. Now let's start working on the overworld. I think I do need to remove 1 or 2 layers of endstone though, which is going to be a pretty big pain. And for the overworld inside the dome, I do want a little river kind of flowing down a mountain and then splitting into 2 going around the end portal, kind of like this. So the water will go down here and then go this way and that way. Hopefully I make it look good, because right now it's yeah, it's a work in progress. Now let's bring the grass all the way to the edge and throw in some grass so the grass can grow. And let's make this place look amazing. And to end this side of the river, I think I'm gonna make a big waterfall into the ground. So I'll mine up a big chunk into like a ravine or something, and just the water will pour inside. I think that'd be kind of cool. I can't wait till I bring that to life. But right now we're in the baby steps. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have made it out of dirt. These Endermen just pick up the dirt and grass and just hold it. Why? What? Oh, okay. Oh no. Oof. So far I got half of the terrain complete. Right here, this gap will be a ravine where the waterfall will go down into, and right here will be a nice little sand biome right beside the river. And all these guys are just finessing all my dirt. Oh my. You guys know a way to stop these guys from stealing all my dirt? This is getting really annoying. Now let's grab some stone and some sand. And while we wait for all the grass to grow into the dirt, let's start working on the river here. Let's add a bunch of stone at the bottom, and over here, let's change this into sand. And now let's put in the little desert or beach biome just to add a bit more color and make it look a bit cooler, just for the Enderman to steal it and pick it up and place it somewhere else. I'm not mad. And let's also add another beach biome over here on this side. To fix this problem, it seems like these Endermen always like to attack me. Please. But no, they seem to like taking the edges off these corners. So what if I just take the end stone and cover up the edges, because they can't pick up these blocks. Let's just put it all around here, and hopefully it fixes this problem. But there's nothing I could do about these corners. So yeah, it's kind of still of a problem. Yeah, now they're stealing these corners, bruh. And why do you just walk into that specific hole? Come on, put that grass block down. I need that. That's mine. Go back. Okay, I have another fix. Maybe if I put slabs down on these edges, it will prevent them from grabbing dirt. Bro, come on. I feel like it wouldn't fix it, but I have to try to do something here. Okay, I waited like 5 minutes and it seems like it's actually working. I don't see any of the dirt on the edges being picked up. I do see sand being picked up. I think I fixed the problem. It just looks kind of stupid. And now I don't need to deal with all this stupid dirt being placed around. I hate Enderman. Why did I build this in the end? I mean, honestly, they are pretty good workers sometimes. Like, look, they're placing it sometimes in the right spot. So the next step now is to wait wait for all the grass to grow. But while I do that, let's work on this river right here. Let's make an infinite water source right here. Ah, there we go. But this should prevent the Enderman from stealing water from the edges. I do need to place the water in very specific spots so it actually looks like it's flowing like a river. If you guys know what I mean, because right now it's kind of shallow right here. So I would put some water like that so it looks like it's flowing more. Okay, so far so good. It's just looking a little shallow, so let's add some more water at the end here so the water just thickens up. And let's make this slightly thicker so there's more of a gradient of water, I guess, like that. Okay, I finally hit the bottom here, so now this could just be flat water and it makes my life so much easier. Here we go. Yes, spam the water on the edges. Let's do it on this side as well, and we got ourselves a nice flowing river. So while I was working on the river, I realized the grass isn't really growing. Maybe grass can't grow in the end. It hasn't moved at all. Maybe it's a little too dark in there. Let's grab some torches and let's light her up. All right, hopefully that works. It seems like it's working a little bit, yeah. And it might prevent Enderman from spawning. They could still teleport inside, but it might make it a little bit better, and it's definitely working, I think. Oh, yeah. I think I just... Yeah, there we go. I'm a math wizard. I can't believe I figured that all out by myself. But now that the grass is all grown, let's start decorating the plains biome. Let's start by adding some trees around. Let's add a little one right here. One up here, and I do want to build a house right in the middle here, and one over here on this flat area. So now let's grab some materials to build some little village houses. That is one village house done. And that's the second house complete. And it does seem like the Endermen are scared of light, because I don't see any Endermen anymore on the grass except for that guy, which I don't understand, because Endermen should be afraid of me because my future is so bright. Okay, what am I doing next? Let's start working on this ravine right here. Let's carve out a butt ton of endstone. Okay, this is taking a little bit too long. Okay, that should be a big enough hole. It did destroy a lot of this grass, so I'm gonna fix it up and make it overhang it just a little bit so I don't need to deal with the mess in the walls. Okay, there we go. And now let's start adding some stone to make it look like an actual ravine. All right, I added some frames for the ravine just to help guide me and build it in the right shape. So now let's start building it up and making it look as natural as possible. I got the stone all finished, and all I gotta do now is add some ores like coal, iron, and diamonds, some lava, and make the waterfall. And we got ourselves a ravine in the end. And now for the waterfall. Hopefully it doesn't burn up the lava. I didn't really plan it. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. And I made a little lake forming here, and there we go. The ravine is complete with ores and waterfall and some lava falls. And to finish up the plains biome, let's make a path from the village down to the river, just like that. And let's just add some fences. I can't forget my jungle leaves. And beside it, let's throw in some hay bales. And let's do the same exact thing over on this side. And now for the desert, let's put in some dead bushes all around and some cactuses. And last but not least, the bone meal. And I just realized bone mealing in the end doesn't give you any flowers. That's really boring. Yeah, let's go from this boring mess into this. Yeah, that looks a lot better and a lot more colorful. I love it. And just a quick reminder, this is what the end looked like at the beginning of the video. And this is what it looks like now, about 80% complete. We still have a few things to do, like building the other side over here, probably into the nether dimension, and adding a few more details to the pillars. But let's start on the nether. Okay, I built out the frame for the nether. This would be the crimson, the warped right here. And I want to connect a lava river to the water river and make it transition kind of cool. And now I want to build the nether fortress kind of just right in the smack middle of the nether rack. And on the soul sand valley, I'll add some bone ribs or something. So let's get started out. Okay, I got the two biomes complete, and now let's work on the funner biomes, the crimson and the warped. Oh wait, I flipped those around. Let's first build a little frame following this slope so I can make a nice lava river. My English is very good. And there we go. That should be good. Now let's start filling it in. And now for the painful, challenging part, which is putting lava all the way down this river and making it look actually good. Yep, this is gonna be a process. We got another sugar box worth. And since we're getting closer to the water, I don't want to make obsidian, so I grabbed some orange stained glass. So hopefully it mixes in and looks like the lava, just like that, to make a